Another Warner family Christmas story. Here we go. Oh my god. Well, it's in my family's genes because, well, as the story goes, my mother had to work, so my grandmother took care of me for the first 5 years of my life. Pretty much. She was like my mother figure. Great lady. Her husband, my mother's father, what a son of a bitch. He was a son of a bitch. He when I started walking, he would try to trip me. He'd try to knock me over with his cane. That's how evil he was. Yeah. Well, they all got a little bit of that crazy in them. No doubt. And with that being said, whenever we had a holiday together, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Lenore and my mother and Francis and Rochelle and Elaine, they would all get into it. The shit would hit the fan. Let me tell you something. Every holiday without fail, anytime those women got together, it was like raising hell. Yeah. And everybody's Christmas was kind of ruined towards the end of we'd be out there they'd be all out there, the guys would be out there watching football on TV, right? During Thanksgiving or whatever, watching television, and they'd be in there stirring the pot like a bunch of witches, bitches, whatever, stirring up trouble, stirring up the pot. And yeah, before you know it, there was screaming and yelling and everything going on. I was like, scare me. Yeah, it was scary. And yeah, you thought it was Halloween. That was like the only holiday I remember because it was scary. Every holiday we got together, it was scary. Yeah, well, you heard like the other Christmas story, right? Scare me. Come home, open a can of oysters, and have your dad running around you to, knock the shit out of you for opening a can of oysters. I mean, but this is the Warner family. Oh yeah, they're just, just perfect assholes, right? Yeah, perfect bitches and assholes. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I watched all this. I sat back and watched it. I mean, and then when I got older, I started drinking to be able to go to the holidays because I was just like, yeah, that's about the only way I can handle it. And like I say, what the best thing I ever did was getting away from those people because they were just so toxic and very. It's like they just want to get into it all the time, fighting and arguing at the dinner table. From fighting and arguing on holidays. There were all the holidays we were together, and her sisters, my mother's sisters, and cousins, on the female side. I mean, they'd all get into it. And I don't know. I'm sure, like, if her brothers were there, that's why her uncle Eugene, my uncle Eugene, where I get my middle name, he moved out to California. Smart him. Get the hell away from these people. It was too fucking funny. But that's the way my family was. It's like every holiday, the women, yeah, on my mother's side of the family would get into it. And yeah, I mean, uh, it was a screaming, yelling match, and everybody getting pissed off. And oh, happy fucking holidays. Yeah, that's what I remember growing up. Them sitting around the table, screaming and yelling at each other. Oh, it's just horrible. Fighting and arguing over all kinds of crazy shit, I'm sure. Which, things that I still probably don't even know, won't even know, never know what they were all fighting and arguing about. But it was always something. And it was always something else. I stayed out of it as much as I could. They tried dragging my ass into it. When I got older, no, I just go there all drunk and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go lie down now. Lay down. Tell me when dinner's ready. Yeah, that's what they did to me. I mean, it was pretty fucked up, but yeah, I uh, I did that for years because of the pain and side that they caused me and everything else, going through all that crap, living with them and being around them. And yeah, I best like I said, best thing I ever did was getting away from those people. Yeah, it allowed me to heal inside, allowed me to be you know a better person, be the person I needed to be, and not always in pain and inside, because that's, what they caused me and why I was, rebelling in my teenage years and then drinking and all that stuff. So I understand all it all now, but, but people need to know. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Keep on telling my story because, yeah, I can now. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, tried to keep me away from the family. They all tried to keep me away because, now I'm going to start telling the truth. I'm going to start telling stories about my fucked up family. Dysfunctional family. And that's what they are. It wasn't me, it was them. All of it. Oh, Chuck, you have fetal alcohol syndrome. Yeah, right. Whatever. Yeah. That's another story. Ho ho ho! Merry go fuck yourself. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Whatever.